Hi everyone, it's Dreama putting a face to my other screencast. So today I chose to do my project on the great lessons throughout their class. I will be covering my favorite lessons because I believe they're most influential and I will most likely be using them in my classroom. Um, so let's get started. So, I titled my presentation Teaching with Technology because I feel like that's pretty much what this class was about, is how you are going to incorporate technology inside of a classroom, how you can get students involved using technology in different assignments, projects, things like that. So, one of our good assignments was our education philosophy. It helped me discover the type of environment I would love my students to have inside their classroom. It helped me realize the type of changes that are happening in classrooms today, because I never realized that all these changes were actually going on until I watched all those videos. um, so, for my next slide, it goes over the portfolio. Um, I enjoyed this lesson because I can see myself using a portfolio for my students and the parents during my career. I feel like it's a great way to present information, an easy way to access it so students won't be able to lose paper, and it's also very helpful. I can add resources on there that it would be hard for students to access without the ePortfolio. Um, so Flipped Classroom was very interesting for me because it allows me to connect every student with a lesson and gives me the opportunity to help students who need the extra help in a lesson. So I think it's important that a lesson is always available to students, and I think it's a great way to give students a different environment to learn from rather than looking at a textbook or watching a PowerPoint. They get to click and create their own collage, or look at the ones that I created, or definitely even look at the ones that are from different classrooms around the world, which I thought was awesome. Glogster, it helped me express my creativity and knowledge about a topic, which I love to do, and it I can also see my students doing the same. However, I would also let my students explore different lessons around the world on Glogster. It's a great way for students to learn from different classrooms around the world, once again, and it also helps students express their ideas through multimedia, which I like. Um, yeah, so continuing. Makerspace is something I would want to have in my classroom because I feel students are sometimes trapped between a classroom because they're learning through a lesson, or they're stuck doing a test, or limited to a book. And I feel like it limits one's creativity pretty much, because I know in this class I've definitely explored my creativity and notice how it can help students explore their creativity. Um, and without expressing creativity as a child, it kind of leaves you closed minded, which isn't good because open mindedness brings potential throughout your life. So that's why I enjoyed Makerspace. And for project based learning, help me understand what I need to do as a teacher in order to have a good, interesting, and helpful projects. Um, it's give me the types of qualities that a project should have. It also showed me how to make a meaningful assessment. This also helped me because I had to make a lesson plan for a different class, so it also helped me create the assessment for that lesson plan. I took a scan of the book, which was my favorite figure, which was 5.1. Oops, this way. Sorry. And as you can see, the little diagram basically goes over what students will learn throughout the project, which is the objective, activities, what approaches must they take, and evidence, what would they need to demonstrate in order to show they learned. And I think those are three important qualities that students need to have in order to go through a project and be successful at a project. So that is why I included it. The QR codes, I really like those because I would never imagine using them inside of a classroom the way we did for this lesson. And I think it's a quick and effective way to make lesson engaging. I also think it is a way to include new technology inside a classroom, whether it's iPads or allowing the students to take out their phones or whatever we need to do to include QR codes. I think it can be used for all sorts of lessons and learning activities. Like there were so many choices that I could have chose to do for the QR codes, but I chose to go with, basic one, very simple to get their foot in the door with a dictionary. But there are many different ways that you can use them, and I think it's great that you can use and learn from technology in these ways. And that is my project on the class. I really enjoyed this class. It was one of the best class I've ever taken. It was my first online class, so it was fun. I did enjoy it. And thank you, Professor Perry, for being a great professor and allowing us to explore technology in these ways. And that was it. So please leave me any feedback. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the class as much as I did. And yeah, bye.